Hey, what's up? It's your girl, niquelaclaire, and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. And I'm going to do a quick video about this topic that is trending between Halle Bailey and DDG and their son, Halo, appearing on Kai Cenat's live stream. Now, if you guys do not know who Kai Cenat is, he is a streamer and he is doing a 30-day Twitch marathon where he is on live stream for 24 hours all day every day for 30 days, and he has been having different celebrity guests a part of his streams for 30 days. Now, one person that he invited to his stream was DDG, and along with DDG he brought their son Halo, and Halle Bailey put up a tweet that she did not like it or appreciate it. And let's see them on the stream really quickly.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie. He looked just like Daryl, bro. There. Oh my gosh. It's Halo himself, live in the flesh. Now, Halo, you don't know this, but I'm your uncle. You feel what I'm saying? I'm your uncle. You know, when you were born and stuff like that, I got to see, your dad reveal you and stuff. So it's a pleasure to meet you, Halo.
Shake him up.
So what he be doing?
He be chilling. He really calm. He just woke up though.
How it feel being a dad though?
I ain't gonna lie, it still feel kind of fake.
Really?
A little bit, but.
All right. So that was them on the live, and Halle decided to respond to it. So in a response, she said the following. Let me make it a little bit big for you guys to see, a little bit bigger for you guys to see it. And this is what she said. She said, "Hi, everyone. Just so you know, I am out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on a stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector, and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town." Now, I commented on her commenting this under the neighborhood talk, and this is what I basically said in the comments. So let me move myself over. So I said the following. I said, "When he posts the baby on his page, ain't he in front of millions, question mark? This sound like a baby mama control thing. The baby has two parents." Now, before the people, because the people always assume that if you have a certain type of response, you must not have children. I have a daughter. I am a mother of 11-year-old. And I am also a person who is co-parenting with said 11-year-old. And I am someone who I feel strongly about a lot of the co-parenting matters because I lived it, breathed it, went through it. And I, as a mother, had to come to the realization that I am not the only parent who is able to make decisions on my child's behalf. It was a hard pill to swallow. However, as I grew and I got older, I realized that a lot of the outrage that I had was more so me being in control or wanting control versus other things. Now, not to say that there weren't certain things that I felt like, absolutely no ma'am, no ham, and I felt like it did not or should not be happening. However, there were some things that were not a harm to my child that I had to realize that if there is no danger to my child, the father has the ability to make choices on her behalf as well as me. And this sounds like one of those things that Halle is going to have to learn, that if you are not with the parent and you guys are leading separate lives, you're out of town, he's in possession of the baby, he's able to make decisions on behalf of the child. Now, there was a lot of people on another post that she made in reference to this, and they felt like she birthed the baby, she carried the baby, she has a right to make decisions as far as where the baby go, and she's the only one that has the right to make decisions as to where the baby go. And I think a lot of those come from people who are not co-parents. Baby daddy's probably not in the life, and they feel like it's hard to tell where some of the opinions are coming from. But this is what she said, and I'll tell you what my next comment on this post was. So she said the following. She said, as a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what is going no, she said nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap. And my response to this was postpartum sucks. Like, I'm a woman who went through postpartum, and I think that it sucks. However, it still does not negate the fact that the father is a father, and co-parenting is two parents making decisions in the best interest of the child. If the father is not putting the child in harm's way, then he's able to make decisions on where the child goes. Just like if he hands over Halo to her tomorrow and she decides to take the baby on a music video set or a movie set, or go on live with her sister or other famous people, like, he can't control that, just like she can't control what he does. So this is what I said. I said, that's not just your baby. I know postpartum sucks, but the baby has two parents. And if harm is not brought to the baby, then you can't control the father and his child. Now, again, I'm a person who went through co-parenting, and this is a hard pill to swallow for a lot of co-parents. And it is something that you learn as you grow. Now, I'm not going to pretend that this is something that I advocated or adopted right away. It was something that in due time I grew and I realized. So as a woman who went through it, I'm just giving advice to another woman like it was gave to me. You ain't the only damn parent. The baby got two parents, like it was told to me. Okay? And as I later learned in life. Okay? So there was a lot of people who disagreed, and there were some people who agreed with me, and things are the things. There are people bringing up the fact that a few days ago on live, Kai Cenat was swatted. So basically what happened was he was on live, and one of his viewers called 911, and they said, there's this unaliving that's taking place at this house. They know which house he's at because it's next to Diddy's house. And so people are using that as an excuse for Halle to say, oh, well, you know, she has the right to not want her child there, being that the baby or the house was swatted days earlier. Now, I'm not saying that as a mother that wouldn't be a concern. Absolutely, she has a right to have a concern. However, the father, I'm sure, weighed those concerns, and he did what he felt like was in the best interest of the child. Since that swatting incident, Kodak Black has been on the stream, came and left. Glorilla has been on the stream, came and left. And they've had several different celebrities who have come and left without further incident. Now, Kodak Black was tweaking, but Kodak Black and the baby are not in the same stream. They're not there together. So it happened on different days, whatever. So anyways, yeah, that's that. There was the people who said, that as an excuse. And I just feel like, yeah, give her that excuse if you will. But at the end of the day, she can't control what's happening 100% when the baby is in his care. Now, let's go through some of the replies. This person says, between her and Erica, they gonna learn the hard way. They cannot control what these men do on their time if it's not hurting the child. Another person says, so baby going into an adult space for millions of people to criticize him is a safe space, ? Another person says, true, but he could have also asked her about it, and he's their child, not his child. Now, say he asked her about it, okay? Say he asked her about it and she said no. Is he to just only make decisions that she approves of? Now, if you are not together and you're co-parenting, especially in the beginning stages where you guys may have some differences in the relationship that y'all are ops about that don't have nothing to do with the baby, sometimes that's going to spill into decisions that you grant or accept on behalf of the child. So let's say that she mad that maybe he cheated or maybe something else, and then she said, no, don't take my baby over there. Is he supposed to just agree to all of her demands just because? No, I don't think that that's realistic. If the child is not in harm's way, I think at his discretion, he has the right to decide where the child goes if there is no harm being done to the child. And if she has concerns, she can address them with him. He can address them with her. And if they can't come to common ground, then they can make an order to stipulate, hey, neither one of us put the child online. Because we can't say that the child is in harm's way for being on a stream when both of them have millions of people who are seeing the baby on live, on Snapchat. Both of them prounce the baby around all over social media to millions of people on a daily. So now we're going to dictate what millions of eyes can see the baby. Like, millions of people are seeing the baby. If the millions of people is a problem, then don't let the baby be seen by anybody. Put that in a stipulation. If you guys can't agree on certain things, then make it a rule for both of you. Okay? You can't, Haley, decide, okay, I don't want him to showcase my baby to millions, but I can showcase my baby to my millions of people. No, if it's a problem, let the policy that you guys adopt apply to all. Okay? And that's just that on that. Somebody said, you don't know her. I didn't say that I did. Didn't allude that I did. Someone else says, so like, if this was the child trying ice cream, like, okay, but to broadcast your baby to millions should probably be talked about amongst parents. Another person says, like their co-parents, he should at least respect her enough to ask her. Another person says that live stream would have been shut down. Do not take my child places and live stream it for millions without my permission. She carried that baby, not him. Get the F out of here. So this is the entitlement of the one carrying the baby. And again, when I had my baby, I had that same level of entitlement. I went 9 months. How dare you? Blah, 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 blah. But I grew up and I got older. And I realized that it took two to tango and all of that. And today I may feel like that. Tomorrow I may feel like I went 9 months. Don't tell me nothing. You know, it is what it is. It's day by day, you know, how I feel. So, another person says, I gotta disagree. I have bad anxiety and I'd be peed off if my BD took my baby / kid to someone else's house in real time live streaming when the house already got raided. If it were my baby daddy's house or his mama's or even Kai's actual house, I probably feel different, and maybe she would too. But the house just seems not very secure if strangers can call the police and say there's a unalive body, blah, blah, blah. Another person says, he does not have to ask, is what y'all don't understand. When Halle does things with her child, I'm sure she just does it. And why? Because it's her child and she can. He has the same right. Now, if he wants to discuss and tell her, he can, but is not obligated to do that. And another person says, legally, you don't have to decide things like this together, though. That's what they mean. It would be nice and courteous to do so, but when you have a baby mama / baby daddy, this is what you sign up for, potentially. Another person says, but he does. Granted, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but she's been very adamant about him not being on stream. She didn't even want his face plastered anywhere to begin with. She clearly has an issue and he doesn't care, point blank. Another person bringing up the swatting incident. Another person says, bringing the baby into those spaces. Okay. And then it starts to repeat. I hate when it's so many comments and then, Instagram like repeats the same ones over and over again. So, I can't even read through all of them. I had so many, comments, but under my specific thread, but it starts to repeat after like 5 comments. I don't know why. But let's look at the rest of the comments that was under the post altogether. Somebody says, I don't give a F. Soon as she seen them comments backfired on her instead of him, she instantly started grabbing for sympathy, yelling postpartum this and that. If that's the case, why even let your son go at all? What makes it okay for you to take your son anywhere you want without him, but he can't? What's the difference from the times you put him in DDG streams and viewers? You don't know them either. They sitting there opening up gifts. ? Is there but them. Halle, please. Another person says she's acting like he took the baby to the trap house or something. Another person says, still his son, ? You knew he was a streamer before you had a baby and wasn't a problem with him being on while y'all was together. Another person says, it's the same disrespect as when he went to all the blogs after they broke up and she stayed silent. She left him and he wants attention, doing stuff out of spite. Another person says, y'all learn nothing from Meg's doc. Some stuff is deeper than social media. Another person says, I don't like that she's doing this on the internet, knowing people are already basking this new, I think, what do they mean? Blasting this new daddy daily. Let's not act like he isn't a good dad. Another person says, she see what we all saw from jump now. Another person says, I'm lost. Don't attack me, but he's a YouTuber and they've been ever this baby all over the internet for millions to see, and the baby don't seem to be in no harm. I'm a mother myself, and I think this is a bit of a reach. Another person says, take him to court and get custody arrangement with no social media clause for either party. The only way men understand is through the law. Let me see what the reply is looking like on this one. Somebody said, perfect plan. Left my ass off. Y'all still running to the government after today. All right. Let's see some more. This person says, I love Halle, but come on. DDG meant no harm, and he's with his dad. He should have informed her, yes. But at the same time, I'm sure he means no harm. That's his child, too. By the way, a phone call would have been better. Oh, I don't know where the comment went. Somebody says, I'm lost. Don't attack me. But he's a YouTuber, and they've been everywhere. This baby. Oh, wait. All right. So, anyways, that's a lot of the comments. I don't know why it'd be starting to repeat. Another person says, another reason you should be happy. I mean, you should be careful who you have babies with. He literally got her pregnant for clout. That's it. Halle, please don't piss me off. Somebody said, girl, that's your baby daddy. Take a nap or something. You have enough money to see a therapist, a great one at that. This is going to be a long 18 years. Why is she so upset? He with his pops. He good. Heard you, Halle. Men do stuff that they know is triggering. Somebody said, then keep tweeting. You could have told him that, not our business. And another person says, I think y'all missing the point. This is why black women don't feel supported now. It's not just about going. It's about not being notified about going. My whole thing is she notifying him about every little thing she do with the baby? If she notify him about every little detail, every little aspect, then yeah, he should have notified her. But if she is doing stuff, which oftentimes that be the case, then child, y'all let me know what is given. Let me see if there's any updates.
No, that's good. That's good.
What does this mean? Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. Okay.
Yes, good size, chat. Good size. Then we got this right here.
No, that's good. That's good.
What does this mean? Wait.
All right, so that's Kai basically trying to notify him that Halle felt some type of way, and he basically responded like, child, anyways. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Do you think that it's a violation for a father who has the child in his care that already has been showcasing the baby to millions of viewers to show the baby to millions of viewers when the mother has millions of followers, he has millions of followers, and they both simultaneously been showing him to millions of people? Or do you feel like it's different being that Kai Cenat is streaming 30 days 24/7 and his house was swatted a few days ago? Do you think that makes a difference? Let me know what y'all think down below. Let's talk about it down in the comments. And it's gonna be a ride, baby. Buckle up, buttercup, because that co-parenting with them baby daddies, child, is interesting. So wishing all parties the best, wishing they could come to a mutual ground. Postpartum is not fun. Again, it is what it is. You still have to, you know, co-parent. I'll see y'all on the next one.